So let's briefly talk about what's happening on Ukraine. I'm not an expert, of course. I don't know much about what's happening, but I have heard many comrades speak about the issue with much knowledge, so I'm going to relate to you what they're saying. So the bourgeois governments of the Ukraine and Russia are at war, and Russia started a special operation, so they haven't declared war technically on each other yet. So the Russian operation allegedly, according to the president, started because they wanted the new self-proclaimed republics in Donbass to be protected. They wanted to protect the people, allegedly. And they've also wanted to engage in the denazification process, or making sure that there are no Nazis and no fascists in Ukraine. So that's what they're saying. That's what President Putin is saying. But we have to understand that for any capitalist war, for any imperialist war, there's got to be a profit incentive. That is the only possible incentive for any kind of an imperialist war. So at the moment, it is unclear what the incentive for the Russian oligarchs is. However, there's got to be something. So we have to wait and see for more events to unfold so that we can make more meaningful conclusions. But what we can clearly establish right now is that this is an anti-people occurrence. Imperialist wars are never going to benefit the people. The people of both countries, Russia and Ukraine, are going to continuously suffer, and their suffering is going to escalate. There are going to be economic downfalls, which we are beginning to see here in Kazakhstan as well. Our currency is tied to Russian ruble, so we are seeing our currency being devalued right in front of our eyes. So that means that all of the costs are now higher for all of the region pretty much. So, and that is going to only keep on getting worse. And unfortunately, many manipulative instruments are also going to be utilized, and they're already beginning to use them. So things like nationalism and chauvinism are going to be promoted. There are already some Russian people who are seeing this as some kind of war of conquest, which it is not. And even if Ukraine is conquered, it is not going to bring any benefit to any of the common folk ever. This is only going to bring more suffering for everyone. So this is the only thing that we as communists have to establish. There are no right sides in an imperialist war, and we have to be on the side of the proletariat, on the side of the working class people. Only together, united, we can stand against the imperialist forces. They have already organized against us for years and years and years. Now it is our turn to do so. We have to start ignoring things like nationality and borders and ethnicities, and we have to start supporting each other and stand in solidarity with all the working class people, despite where we may come from. And we have to organize anywhere you are. You have to organize together with the people who are like-minded, the people who want a positive change for the entire humankind, not with the people who are only looking to protect a little subset of the population. We have to unite with the people who want to help everyone, which is socialists and communists. There are no other options. So that is all I can tell you about what is happening in Ukraine. And of course, it is an unfortunate reality we have to live in, continuously facing war and conflict. But that is the nature of capitalism. Capitalism needs bloodletting every now and then, and it is only going to get worse. So we have to start opposing this right now, or else it might be too late.